68 degrees. A slight breeze out of the southwest and the humidity at 37%. Beautiful day. Umpires are exchanging lineup cards at home plate. Paco Figueroa gets the nod today. And if he gets on a winning streak, well, then he can continue bringing out the lineup card.
I hope we see him again tomorrow, right? Sunday,
Monday,
Tuesday, Wednesday. Yep.
Umpires for tonight, Quinn Walcott is behind the plate. Brock Ballou is over at first base. Dan Merzel is at second, and Adrian Johnson, the crew chief, is around at third, going over the ground rules. There's Rob Thompson, 352 wins, 257 losses. He's changed up his lineup tonight, which we'll get to in a little bit, because he's just trying to mix things up. The Phillies haven't scored a run in 20 consecutive innings, so.
Yeah, and a lot of decision making has been taken out of his hand with Arizona not having any left-handed relievers.
Right.
So he can stack his lefties like he's doing tonight with Schwarber, Harper, Marsh, and Stott.
Mm-hmm. Torey Lovullo, the manager of the Diamondbacks, his 10th year.
Wow.
Still under 500, but he's had some good seasons. They won the National League pennant in 2023, of course, knocking out the Phillies.
He's a baseball lifer.
Former Phil.
Yeah. Good person. Good. Always enjoyed talking to Torey about baseball, his team. Doesn't seem like he's having a good conversation.
Doesn't seem like
yet.
It's a good conversation with Adrian Johnson. Yeah.
Where did you say Brock Ballou was?
He's at first base. They made a lineup change with the umpires.
Oh, okay. So he and Wilcott just switched.
Flip-flopped. Yep.
You know, I got to keep this pristine scorecard.
Oh, I'm with you. It starts out pristine.
I think we might see something special tonight.
Oh, that would be awesome.
We might want to savor these score sheets.
It would be nice to see something special. There we go. The Phils are heading out. Bryce Harper's got a City Connect glove over to first base. Jesus Luzardo. He'll be escorted out to the mound by Jimmy Solomé. He pitches well on these Friday nights. At least he's had some electric Friday nights. Sees the numbers for Jesus Luzardo. I mentioned him in the open, 1-1, a 4.97 ERA. But I think you look at his last start and how well he pitched and how he was able to fine-tune some things. And that certainly worked. The Arsenal this season brought to you by Google Cloud. StatCast powered by Google Cloud. Sweeper 35%. I was surprised by that number was so high, 35% for the sweeper.
Well, there's why. 0.83 batting average on the sweeper.
No
I'm
doubt.
surprised that the four-seamer's that high.
Yeah, I think that's the first start. I think that's what caused that. Rob Thompson on the first start, our Rally House quote of the game. Oh, man, he was great. No walks, 11 strikeouts. Yeah, he was great. Everything was working for him. The slider was really good. There was a lot of bite to it, especially with the high altitude there. High altitude.
It could keep the ball from breaking very much.
Yeah, I mean, people get lightheaded during that light.
I think the humidor helps with the spin.
Kind of forgot all about the humidor. So everybody has it.
Yeah, no, it stinks.
Here's the Diamondbacks lineup brought to you by Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Ketel Marte leads things off. We mentioned there's no Corbin Carroll because he's got a little hip issue. He missed yesterday's game. Jose Fernandez, the designated hitter, he put on a pretty good display in batting practice today.
Yeah, but just like the Phillies, Vargas is having off to a great start. Fernandez is off to a good start. But other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, they're hitting 213 as a team. Their batting average is 213 as a team. In fact, that 213 batting average for the Diamondbacks is 11th.
I think Adrian Johnson should have cut his conversation with Torey Lovullo short.
Yeah, there must be something going on because they were talking about replay as well, it looked like. All right, so here we go. Ketel Marte will lead it off. Adolis Garcia settles in right field. Jesus Luzardo on the mound. And our first pitch is brought to you by Audi, and we're underway. And the count is 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, this guy was a sought-after free agent this offseason, wasn't he?
He sure was. Hitting .209 this year with a home run, 3 RBIs. Inside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Off the hands, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, when Marte's going good, 2-0. Little fastball down the middle. Normally he wouldn't foul it off.
Well, he's reached base safely 14 times in his last 12 games. 2 doubles, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. But you wouldn't know it by the average. It's a little high, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Phillies and the Diamondbacks split their season series last year. Outside, ball 4. Well, he doesn't walk much, Marte, that is. Phillies defense brought to you by Car Shield. That's your normal defense. JT is back in there after taking that foul ball off the foot.
Yeah, I want to talk about that down the road, maybe when JT comes up to bat.
You want to talk about a different piece of protection on that area?
Nope.
Or something? No. 0-1.
What he did after getting hit by that foul ball.
Oh, about continuing to play?
No.
Oh.
Did you? I don't know if you saw it, but before the next pitch, he was like, you know, doing this to the dugout, like the circle motion, like, hey, get someone ready.
Oh, get
Marchand ready.
Broken bat, looper out toward third, and it's going to be foul.
Huh. Well, I'd say doubled the distance between the barrel of the bat and the ball.
He's going to need a new bat, John.
Well,
it looks like Perdomo's going to get it ready for him, though.
Well, he's, you know, a good teammate that way, Tom. Yeah, that one couldn't have felt. Can you imagine if it was really cold?
JT is still picking up pieces.
Hey, he's a Marine. He would make a great Marine in a movie.
He would. In a movie, right. 0-2. On the outside corner, strike 3 call. Vargas thought about challenging that one. It's early. Well, here it is. He would have lost that challenge.
Lost it. Yeah, we're down to 1 early. That's a great pitch. So, you know, back to a breaking ball. Those things are, as a hitter.
You kind of just give up on it, right?
Yeah.
There's a sinker for a strike to Perdomo. Perdomo hitting 171 with a home run and 4 RBIs. He was 5 for 13 in the series against the Mets. That one goes right past JT off his glove.
I was just going to tell you that I was talking to radio announcer for the Diamondbacks, Tom Candiotti, and he said the one thing with even though they're not hitting, he said they're still running a lot.
Yeah, they do have the tendency to steal some bags.
Wait,
1 and 2.
Did they just say that was a wild pitch?
Did say it was a wild pitch.
Huh.
Fouls it back. Perdomo last year hit .290 with 20 home runs. He played 161 games. See his career numbers against the Phillies.
Yeah, and fine player, but will never be loved here in the city of Philadelphia.
Yeah, the dirt. JT blocks it.
Wasn't he the one that planted the flag and on the field after they beat the Phillies in the NLCS?
I think he was the guy.
He was.
Think folks remember it?
Hey, if I
did.
If I did, they should.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. And 2 outs.
Well, I mean, that's just filthy. It's velocity, but movement. You see Perdomo way out front of that pitch, and just great bite on that breaking ball.
Gabriel Moreno. He takes strike one. It's 0-1. Hitting .282. An OPS of .751. He was 4 for 9 in that Mets series that they just finished. They're loving the weather here in South Philadelphia because it was cold those games against the New York Mets.
Yes, it was.
In fact, it was so cold the Mets moved one of the games, I think one of them, to a day game.
Come on. What are we doing?
1-1. Looking out for the fans, John.
Yeah, but those same fans will go watch a Jets game and snowing and 10 degrees.
Good choice, John.
Just like the people here from Philly. They'll go to an Eagles game when it's 10 below, don't care. Dress warm, drink a lot. That's about it.
1-2 to Moreno.
Mets are Giants fans, right? Or
Mets
Jets
are Jets
fans.
fans. Yeah, Giants
and
are
Yankees
Jets.
are Giants.
Yeah, Giants are Yankees fans. Yep. Bounce foul. Mostly, yes.
Yeah, for the most part. Higher percentage. I'd like to see JT get something with high velocity up in the zone.
Off the hands, over to third. Alec Boehm is up with it. Oh, plenty of time. Fortunately, he had plenty of time. Bryce Harper does the bunny hop off the bag. No runs, no hits. A man left at second base. 19 pitches.
Deadline. File by 4/15.
Phillies lineup brought to you by Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years guarantee. Trey Turner leads things off, then Kyle Schwarber and Harper. Now this is where the changes come. Marsh bats cleanup. Alec Boehm is down in the number 7 spot for the Phils.
Like I said, this is probably the only team in baseball that doesn't have a left-handed reliever. And so why not stack them?
Yeah, we thought it was strange the other night when the Rockies threw a left-hander to start the game. And that's all they had. Turner takes strike one. It's 0-1. Turner was 2 for 12 in the series against the Giants, hitting .260. Bounced on the ground, foul past the third base bag. Mike Soroka, the starter for the Diamondbacks, 2-0, ERA of 0.90. 13 strikeouts so far in 10 innings of work. That one's lined over the leap of Arenado. And Turner's got a base hit. He's hit a 9 of 10. Diamondbacks defense brought to you by Car Shield. It's led by the Gold Glover 10 times over at third base, Nolan Arenado. Now he's relinquished it the last couple of years, but still 10 Gold Gloves.
Yeah, he still has great hands. Maybe not quite the range he used to have, but if he can get a glove on it, more than likely it's an out.
Schwarber takes outside. Schwarber was 4 for 19 on the road trip, hitting 195.
I think too. I know you don't like to steal with Kyle and Bryce coming up, but with 4 lefties in a row, Trey gets on, go. You got to create offense if you're not swinging the bats well.
Low, ball 3.
Might not want to go now.
Now Kyle doesn't always swing 3-0. It might not be a bad time to start swinging.
Turn them loose.
Now he takes ball 4, and that'll put runners on first and second with nobody out. Here's Soroka's Arsenal, brought to you by Audi. Throws the slurve most of the time.
Yeah, slurve, 4-seam. The sinker, cutter. I mean, he doesn't throw a lot of them. That's why they're hitting 1,000 off of that cutter. I think I'd holster that one too if I couldn't get anyone out with it. But it's east and west.
Oh, Harper stepping up. He takes low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Harper's got some pretty cool spikes going. I saw him wearing them today. He had the Currys on the other day. I asked him about slipping on the bag. He said bag was a little wet, and he said I didn't have regular spikes.
Oh, he had like the plastic rubber thing.
Pulls that one down the right field line. It's going to be in for a base hit. It's trickling to the warning track. Turner will score. Schwarber to third. He'll be held up there. RBI double for Bryce Harper, and the Phillies take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, he got an off-speed pitch from Soroka, and he just stayed on it just long enough. Kind of hit it off the end of the bat, but that's a strong man. It still gets to the wall. Trey scores easy. Now you got second and third and no outs, and Brandon Marsh, don't settle for a sac fly.
4th double of the year for Harper. He's hit it in 4 straight games. And now Brandon Marsh, his 18th game of his career as a cleanup hitter. Hitting .275 so far.
Yeah, if you keep the ball away from Arenado, Soroka, and Vargas is in. But a grounder to Marte at second base is a great at bat.
Fly ball left field, hit pretty well.
Or that.
That ball is gone. Opposite field power from Brandon Marsh. It's his 2nd home run of the year, and the Phillies have jumped out to a 4-0 lead. Use the whole field, John.
The whole field, and he didn't settle for the sac fly, did he?
No. Or the ground out to second.
Yeah, now that's a great at bat. But hey, this is what cleanup hitters do, Tom.
They were watching the whole time, wondering, can it get over the flower bed? It did. 372 feet.
Yeah, I tell you, there's the happiest guy in the world. But, the last couple games in San Francisco, the offense was just non-existent. But they put together 4 pretty good at-bats right here.
Yep, so their scoreless streak ends at 20 with the double by Harper, and then accentuated.
That's a big water jug.
Got to stay hydrated, John.
Yeah. Need to get this guy going too.
Oh, 0-1 to Bryson Stott. You saw Brian Kaplan, the Phillies' former assistant pitching coach, who was in his second year as the Diamondbacks pitching coach, go out and talk to Soroka. 0-1 to Stott. He fouls it off. Bryson hitting just 167.
So
with no home runs.
The assistant pitching coach goes out to talk to the pitcher?
No. Phillies' former assistant pitching coach is now the Diamondbacks pitching coach.
I got to start paying attention to what you're saying.
Well, you pick up bits and pieces. Whoop.
Oh, boy.
And Stott is down on strikes. 1 out. Well, that's the first home run that Soroka's given up this year. He only gave up 1 run in his previous 10 innings. He had 3 strikeouts in 1 start, 10 strikeouts in another start. Garcia takes low. Adolis hitting .250 with 2 home runs.
You talk about a guy whose career got derailed with 2 Achilles injuries.
Yeah, aggravated it second time, but had to have surgery. Yeah, it was a shame because he was heading in the right direction.
Yeah, I hope he does well for the Diamondbacks, and well, I'm glad he's still not with the Braves.
Yeah, they thought he'd be like the front end of the rotation.
Yeah.
Pulled on the ground to shortstop. Perdomo has it on a big hop. Well, there are 2 outs. The Phillies now have scored 15 runs in the first inning, which is tops in Major League Baseball. So they have 7 in 1 inning and 4 in another, but still, it's good to get off to these starts. It makes life a whole lot easier with a starting pitcher. And now Alec Bohm, the batter. 0-1. Bohm hitting 186 with a home run and 8 runs batted in. Indecisive.
Yeah, he and Stott. Bryson was undecisive too on that 3rd strike swing.
Swing and a miss, and Soroka strikes out 2 of the last 3 hitters. 21 pitches in the inning, and Brandon Marsh and Bryce Harper have given the Phils a 4-0 lead as we go to the 2nd here in South Philly. Top of the second inning, the Phillies lead it 4-0. And Nolan Arenado will lead things off against Jesus Luzardo. It'll be Arenado, Jose Fernandez, and Tim Tawa. Arenado hitting .200 with no homers and 2 runs batted in. 2 for 10 in the series against the Mets. What a career he's had. 353 home runs, 406 doubles. Hmm, 2-0.
10 Gold Gloves. I know, you know, how Smitty how just raves about he's going to go down as the best third baseman in all of baseball. But it hasn't been kind the last few years offensively for him.
Off the hands toward the hole. Bohm's got it. And he zips it across the diamond for 1 out. And now Jose Fernandez coming up. Designated hitter Pavin Smith went on the injured list, and that's when they brought Jose Fernandez to the big leagues. 333 with 2 home runs, 5 runs batted in. Those 2 home runs came at his major league debut. 7th player in Major League Baseball history to debut with 2 home runs.
Wow. And he's leading the Diamondbacks in homers.
This is amazing. I mean, I know the Phillies have struggled offensively, but they really have struggled, the Diamondbacks.
Yeah. Well, this guy's giving him a little jolt.
Two balls and no strikes. 3-0. Now Bryce gave them the lead. Then Brandon Marsh added to it in the first. It was at the knees.
Tell you what, I would have to think that if the Phillies get in that situation again, second and third with Marsh up, I wouldn't be surprised if Torrey pitched around him.
Fly ball out to left, and Marsh got a good jump, reaches up at the last moment, and reels it in. Our Citizen Stats leaders, you saw Luzardo got 3 balls and no strikes on the previous hitter, but he just doesn't walk many guys. Now, he's walked 1 tonight, but this is before tonight. His walks per 9 innings among the leaders in all of Major League Baseball.
Well, that's the key.
That was the key in his last start against the Rockies.
To getting deeper into games. And he's still going to throw a lot of pitches because he strikes out a lot of guys. But if you ain't giving him free passes, thing is, even when he did to Marte to start this game, he still figured out a way to pitch around all that.
Behind 2 balls and no strikes. Tawa made his first opening day roster for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He has started 5 games and he has reached base safely in all 5 games. He grounds that one to shortstop, and it's in time. Well, that was a very easy inning. 12 pitches for Luzardo. We'll head to the bottom of the second here in Philly. the odds for JT to hit a home run in tonight's game. It's at plus 525.
I hope.
Yeah, we left Rob's office the other day in San Francisco for the day game, and we were kind of unsure of who the emergency catcher was. You know, Rob had mentioned Dylan Moore, maybe Otto Kemp, and we left the office, and he said, "Oh, by the way, he's available."
Shocker. Absolute shocker.
Takes the first pitch from Soroka high, and it's 1 ball and no strikes.
He's got to be one of, if not the toughest guy in baseball.
Pop foul and out of play. It's 1-1. Well, you knew when he took the foul ball and he started limping almost immediately that something was wrong. Here it is.
Yeah, this one got him. You see the foot, how it's outstretched, like it's pointed toward the Phillies dugout on the first base side. And yeah, that one got him pretty clean.
He thought it was broken. He admitted that he thought it was broken.
Well, for him to leave the game.
Fly ball deep down the left field
Stay
line
fair.
toward the pole. It is foul. Just off the top of the Ashburn suite down the left field line. JT kind of knew it. He was standing at home plate.
Tell you what, though, that's still a good swing. Quick through the zone. Just couldn't keep it fair. Got a feeling they might go away here.
On the ground to third, Arenado. Ooh. That was a good play over there by Vargas to get his foot back on the bag.
I don't know if Arenado had trouble getting out of his glove or getting a grip because he took an extra step. Well, first of all, Vargas has got his foot on top of the base, which is a no-no. And then when he catches it, it was on top of the base, and JT stepped on his foot. No one's fault.
Justin Crawford, the batter.
But you know how like when they throw it around the horn and third baseman usually throws it to the ball girl down on the. See, Arenado one-hopped the girl on the right field line.
I think he was trying to get a little of his anger out on it.
I think he was trying to get his arm looser than what it probably was.
Maybe.
I mean, he threw a rocket down there to that young lady down the first base or third right field line.
3 balls and 1 strike to Crawford. Oh, excuse me, 2 balls and 1 strike to Crawford. Down the left field line, slicing out of play. By the way, I don't know if you could tell that Vargas over at first base, when he made that catch, you saw his glove. It had a little glitter to it, little gold to it. That's Carlos Santana's first baseman's mitt.
Huh.
He's won a Gold Glove. Vargas has not won one. Not that he's not a good defender.
How did he get a purple one?
I think he probably ordered it when he signed with the Diamondbacks.
Santana did?
Yeah.
Huh.
Purple and gold. Two and two to Crawford. Did not go, and I think it hit him.
Well, I think he's got that box filled too, right? His first time?
First time hit by a pitch, yeah. 9th time the Phillies have been hit by a pitch this year.
It's a breaking ball by Soroka. Oh, hit him in the back foot.
Boy, he did a good job of not going all the way through the strike zone.
He did hold up pretty well there.
It'll bring Trey Turner up. He singled and got the 4-run rally started in the first inning.
Go.
Foul tip, and it's 0-1. Crawford inched out a little bit more. By the way, before the ball game today at 6:26 Eastern time, the Phillies held a beautiful moment of silence in honor of Davey Lopes. When you talk about base stealing,
he was one of the best at it, wasn't he? Coaching it and doing it.
Yeah, talking to Charlie today, he kind of said the same thing. Popped up and out of play. It remains 0-2. Charlie had a heck of a staff throughout his time as the manager of the Phils.
Well,
and a call, strike 3. I think that was out of the box, but third strikeout for Soroka. Take a look.
Yeah, but that is, you know, we can look at it in slow-mo and say, why didn't he challenge it? You know, real time, man, you don't know. Educated guess.
Schwarber, the batter, he walked his first time up. Outside, 1-0.
Okay, Justin Crawford's had a couple false starts over there at first base. You know, I get it. Kyle's up. You don't want to run. Bryce is up next, but, you know, Bryce ain't swinging it too bad. Kyle's, you know, been indifferent this year.
There he goes.
Oh, he got a
pitch
jump,
inside. Throw to second base is in time.
Ooh.
That was a heck of a throw by Moreno.
It really was. No wonder you got gold.
Phillies have their hand up. They're going to look at it underneath. And they're going to say play on. Well, first time Crawford's been caught stealing. Good throw, good tag. Wirecam is brought to you by Comcast Business, all in connection and protection your small business can rely on. No one does business like Comcast Business. And we're happy to have it back. It gives a great perspective. We saw it in Colorado, and it really looks sharp. Speaking of sharp.
Oh, yeah. Nice to be home, isn't it?
It sure is. Alec Thomas leads it off, and he bounces the first pitch to Bryson Stott.
Take that.
One pitch, one away. And Jorge Barrosa is coming up. John, we want to send best wishes out. We talked about one of Charlie Manuel's staff. Best wishes out to the man who had some of the greatest hair and still does, although there's a little bit missing, greatest hair in the history of hair, Pete Buchanan, who was watching back in Arizona with his beautiful wife Nancy.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, Pete had some surgery a few weeks ago, but is recovering and doing extremely well. And Pete, if you're listening, if you need it, Johnny and I will be glad to cut some of our hair and send it out to you.
Well, that's a one-man job.
What do you mean? I can cut right here. The cul-de-sac.
That ain't gonna help, Pete.
Pete has always been envious of my hair.
Yeah, I bet.
And the manageability of it.
Yeah, because we have to comb ours. Go to the store, buy shampoo. Do you have to shampoo that cul-de-sac?
I use some shampoo every once in a while.
Really?
Yeah, just to see what it's like.
like one bottle of Head and Shoulders probably lasts you like 5 years.
It probably would. Swing and a miss.
That's nice.
3 strikeouts. Yeah, Pete had a fall a few weeks ago. And if not for the smartness of his grandson.
Ooh.
That was a good pitch.
That was a nasty changeup right there.
But Pete's grandson alerted everybody that Pete had fallen outside in the snow. Had some surgery a couple days later, but all is right in the world.
Yeah, we're happy for you, Pete.
0-2. Well, we're happy for Nancy. Because, he'd be a handful if he was.
Oh, man, yeah, if he was on the injured list.
Yeah. 0-2. Marte walked his first time up. He went strikeout number 4. And Luzardo has retired 9 consecutive hitters. He just threw 8 pitches to get through the 3rd. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. The Phillies on top 4-0. Phillies baseball is brought to you by your local Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Hurry to your local Del Val Honda dealer. Visit DelValHondaDealers.com. By the Pennsylvania Lottery, visit PALottery.com or download the app today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians. And by Yellowwood pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have the yellow tag, you don't want it. Something must have happened to Moreno because James McCann is coming out, and he is going to be doing the catching for the Diamondbacks.
I noticed Moreno wasn't running well to first base.
He's not, yeah.
I don't know if he pulled something or now they're going to give McCann time to warm up, and Soroka's like, well, I can throw you the ball and catch it when you throw it back to me, but, if you want to play catch with Nolan, go ahead. Now, so after McCann gets warmed up with Nolan Arenado, is Soroka going to throw more pitches?
I was going to say, here he goes.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Well,
he might not want that one.
Well, while there's a moment, let's look at our Stump the Fans trivia question brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. John, there are 3 franchises in MLB who have never had an MVP award. Name 2 of them.
3 franchises never had an MVP.
Never had one. Can you name 2 of them?
Oh, gosh.
I mean, if you want to name 3, you can get bonus points.
Well, let's see.
Kyle Schwarber leads it off. He was up when Crawford was thrown out trying to steal. Oh, and 2.
What did Marte do to end the inning?
Marte struck out on a check swing. They appealed, but they didn't need to.
I wonder what I was watching.
One and 2. Down on strikes. 4 strikeouts. And now Bryce coming up. Bench your mobile provider for better coverage and bigger savings with Xfinity Mobile, and get Wi-Fi plus 5G. That won't strike out. Xfinity, imagine that. Now they got themselves a baseball.
That is City Skyline, Love Park. Get foul.
0-1. And 2.
Ball had some nice run from Soroka,
Yes,
running away from Bryce.
Well, he's made an adjustment since that the home run by Marsh. Has 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, has not allowed a hit. Until now, Harper lines one up the middle, a base hit. Brandon Marsh coming up, and he has already, from the cleanup spot, provided us with our giant home run replay.
Yeah, not only that, 3 RBIs to boot, and basically a pitch right down the middle, about knee high from Soroka. And, you know, we talk about his potential, Brandon Marsh, and that's one thing that he has going for him is he has power. It's just finding it.
And being confident that he can pull
Yeah.
it, but also go the other way with it.
Yeah, you hit home runs the other way. You know, that's a huge confidence builder for a hitter.
At the knees. Soroka 2 years ago went 0-10 with a 4.74 ERA. That's a really good changeup. Last year 3-8 in 22 games. Last year he was with the Nationals and the Cubs. You know, the part about the Achilles injury, it was his right Achilles too, which is his push off.
Yeah. I don't know what would be worse. Strengthen it enough that you can push off, or strengthen enough that you can spin on it.
That's a good point.
I'm not a doctor, Tom. Just play one on TV.
I was going to say, but you could play one on a car show commercial.
There goes Bryce.
Harper goes, pitches a strike 3 called, throw to second, not in time, and Harper steals his first bag. Different catcher. McCann's been good defensively in his career, but he's not Moreno.
Well, Bryce had a false start 2 pitches ago, and I guess that one he felt like I got it. He timed it. Another strikeout looking, Tom. What the heck?
Stop takes a strike. It's 0-1. broke his bat, spins it out towards second. Marte has it, and across his body in time. Now the inning is over. No runs, a hit. Phillies leave one at second. We will leave for the fourth. It's 4-0 Phils. This wrap fourth inning is brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local tri-state Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Andy Rabel's got a little Fanatic buddy on his shoulder. Fanatic celebrating a birthday this Sunday here at the old ballpark. And that item right there, you might have seen this if you've walked around some amusement parks. That item will be for sale at the New Era Team Store beginning on Sunday. And he just happens to, walk around with different characters on his shoulder.
Well, he's like that, Tom, as long as you don't talk to him. Hey, oh, boy, too late.
Vargas leads it off. If anybody hasn't seen the New Era Team Store, the revamped one, it is gorgeous. And they've got some new items coming in on a weekly basis, including that one right there. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Well, he's got it going right now, doesn't he? 5 strikeouts. It'll be a fun City Connect Friday at Citizens Bank Park when the kids 14 and under take home an IBEW Local 98 Jesus Luzardo t-shirt on Friday, May 8th when the Phils host the Rockies. Purchase your tickets today by going to Phillies.com.
He and JT are in a good rhythm right now.
Perdomo struck out his first time up. It was close. I think JT thought about it.
I think Jesus did too, the way he was hopping on the mound.
No, he said he wasn't going to do it anymore. They all say that, though.
Yeah. Competitive juices get going, Tom. You tap your head.
Well, he wanted that one again. 2-1. They were sort of in similar spots.
I don't think I like that pitch. 2-1 changeup.
Changeup.
Winning 4-0.
Inside, ball 4. Second walk issued. It ends a streak of 10 in a row retired by Luzardo. Here's the ball strike ratio. Well, here is James McCann up for the first time. Played in 42 games for the Diamondbacks last year. Hit .260 with 5 home runs and 17 runs batted in. Off to a slow start, but he doesn't play that much because Moreno is usually fairly durable.
As soon as I mention he and JT are on a good rhythm, he's thrown 3 consecutive balls.
Uh-oh. Get down there, John, and apologize.
Yeah, I might need to pay him a little visit here if he throws another one off kilter.
Bouncer back to the mound. Luzardo has it. Goes to second for one. Nice play by Stott. Has time.
Wow.
In time to get McCann. What a double play. 1, 4, 3. The Diamondbacks are looking at it underneath. Bryson Stott is such a good defender. Never gets rattled. Slow heartbeat. And making a heck of a play.
I think they're going to look at it.
Yeah, they're going to review it. Still a heck of a play.
Yeah, absolutely. And he got a lot on the throw. A lot on the throw there from Stott, but I think McCann was safe.
All right, Adrian Johnson, the crew chief, to the left.
Arizona's challenging the out calls at second base and first base.
Second base and first base. Maybe they thought Stott's foot was off the bag at second. I didn't see that part.
Well, it was right in the middle of the base. So.
Rungo Law, what's the call? Our manager's challenge.
I think out at second, safe at first.
I think you're right on that one.
Yeah, look, if Jesus makes a good throw to second base, that's an easy double play, but because Bryson had to go down on the ground to field it. Yeah.
Here's the whole look right here.
Yeah, now here's, you know, Bryson didn't have to go down on the ground, but see right there. I mean, hey, I don't know how you can challenge it, but don't even look at the one on second. He's out. Check the one at first. It was closer. Just helping him out, Tom.
It's nice of you. People helping people, John.
That's right.
I guess they figured if they're going to challenge one, they'll challenge both.
After review, the call on the field at second base is confirmed. The runner is out. However, the runner at first base, the call is overturned. The runner is safe. Arizona will retain their challenge.
All right, so good explanation by Adrian Johnson. If they challenge both of them, though, the full play, maybe they should get half a credit.
Well, maybe they should, you know, how many challenges you get?
Just one.
Which one did you challenge? That you got the one, you got one right, one wrong, so you get another one?
Well, normally what it is
oh,
is
no,
they
don't explain it to me, Tom. I want to go with my own way.
They get the full play. Arenado takes strike one.
That's unbelievable.
Arenado grounded out his first time up. 0-2. A few extra pitches here for Luzardo. 15 so far.
I think I tried gas him in. He gassed him in.
Yeah, he just got a piece of it. Two balls, two strikes. Arenado is 2 for 14 lifetime against Luzardo. Swing and a miss. He got him. Just threw some gas right on by him. 6 strikeouts for Luzardo. A few extra pitches to get here in the 4th inning. No runs, no hits. 1 man left. Middle of the 4th. Phillies enjoying a 4-0 lead. This wrap 4th inning is brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Beautiful Citizens Bank Park in all its glory. Yeah, go Phils. Out of the R.J. Fitzpatrick rooftop.
They're into it.
Yeah, they are.
4-run lead doesn't hurt.
First inning runs like that definitely benefits.
Now, when he got hit by a pitch the other day, did he get hit in the hand or the knob of the bat?
Knob of the bat. But the umpire called it a hit by pitch. They had no challenges left, so he just sold it.
I was going to say, if it hit him, if it didn't hit his bat, it hit muscle.
Yeah. Outside. Jimmy out at the rooftop. Swing and a miss. 2-2. That's a good pitch. He has 7 strikeouts. Excuse me, 6 strikeouts, but you know, he's allowed just the 1 hit since the home run by Marsh. Starting pitchers, sometimes they get off to slow starts, but they figure it out.
Well, you're exactly right. But this, you know, but if you're the Phillies, you got to add on.
Yeah, you can't let it sit. You're right.
I know Luzardo's throwing it well. The bullpen's been fantastic, but you know, you always try to get it to where a grand slam can't tie it or win it, or you know, put your team ahead.
One ball, 1 strike. Yeah, each pitcher now with 6 strikeouts. You see the comparison between the two. Soroka's career high is 10. He's done that twice. I'll tell you, his secondary pitches, though, have been really good.
Yeah. Like we said in when we were describing Soroka, it's east to west.
Well, there's 7 strikeouts. 2 outs. Now a quick word from FanDuel Casino.
Check everything off your thrill list with FanDuel Casino's Rewards Club. And with weekly bonus backs, players get more for their money, with more chances and more thrills.
Calling all Thrillionaires. FanDuel Casino.
JT the batter with 2 outs. Uh-oh. That was a spinner cutter.
Didn't cut.
Didn't cut. That one's hit foul down the right field line. One and two.
It might be a good thing we got to Soroka early.
I would think so. Think JT's foot's bothering him, or think he's just taking a moment?
Yeah, I think he's taking a moment. I don't think he thought that last pitch was a strike.
Opposite way down the right field line. It is a fair ball going to the corner, and he's running just fine. On his way to second, he's there standing.
That's the JT we need right there. Hitting the ball the other way, hitting the ball hard the other way. You got a high fastball by Soroka, and he just put a charge on it the other way. Yeah, I think he's fine. I think his foot was fine, Tom.
He was just thinking.
He was. You know, catchers, you know, they always have to be thinking about different things.
Justin Crawford hit by a pitch his first time up. Takes high.
Nice. Did we have some questionable thought process with trying to bunt with runners on base in San Fran?
Yes. There were a couple of occasions.
Yeah, I almost broke a TV in our house.
He's taking it all the way. It's 3-1. And I don't know if that was partly because, well, I will say this. Chapman was playing way off the line at third and deep, but still. You see the Phillies' numbers the last 2 games when they were scoreless against the Giants. 0 for 11 with runners in scoring position. 3-2.
Well, I think if you can bunt it that way, you should be able to hit it that way. I'm getting deep, aren't I?
There you are. You're getting very like Tony Gwynnish.
I don't think I ever seen Tony try to bunt.
But he would hit it that way.
Oh, gosh.
Like that hole right now where Arenado is in Perdomo.
Yeah, that's a hit, deciding on where he wants to hit it.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Pickoff play on at second base. JT's back.
Yeah, I think that's the thing right there. That's a good sign right there because he got hit in the right foot and he had to push off his right foot to get back to second base. I think he's fine.
Outside, and JT's going to go to third. Crawford on base twice now as his on-base percentage climbs over 360 for the year. Not too shabby for the number 9 hitter in the lineup. I think McCann just kind of misread that.
Yeah, it hit him right in the heel of his glove and kicked away from him. But I wish Justin would have ran hard to first and made a turn just to see if McCann was going to even think about throwing to second base.
Do you think he'll be gun shy at all because he was caught stealing earlier? Well, that was with Moreno behind the plate though too. First and third, 2 outs. Turner's up. In there for strike, 0-1.
Man, that's a huge hole over there with Marte playing up the middle.
Fly ball right center field. Alec Thomas is in the alley. He says he has it, and he does. The inning is over. The Phillies, no runs. 1 hit, 2 men left. We're on to the 5th inning here in South Philadelphia. This Wirecam view is brought to you by Comcast Business. Here at beautiful Citizens Bank Park, Philadelphia Insurance Diamond Club, as we roll up the third base line. And into right field, the Phillies up 4-0 as we go to the 5th inning.
That is pretty sweet.
It's a great view, great perspective. Phillies scored 4 runs in the first inning. And now Jose Fernandez, who flied out to left, takes a pitch just a bit low. 1-0. Hit sharply through the hole on the left side, and that's the first hit of the game for the Diamondbacks, and it comes to start this 5th inning. The longest no-hit stretch for Luzardo in his career was 5 1/3 back in 2023 against the Rays.
Tell you what, Fernandez looks like he's going to be a darn good hitter for a long time.
He had 17 home runs last year in Double-A. He's only 22 years old. Tawa shows bunt, takes strike 1, 0-1. Luzardo just said something to Bryce Harper about which part of the field he was going to cover, I think. Unless he was telling him he was going to throw over. Oh, and 2. I feel like the best is hitting my microphone at the top of it.
Yeah, I could see that.
Inside, 1 and 2.
Anything I feel ain't got a neck.
Yeah.
I got a new hat.
I like the hat.
I do too.
I like the rope on it.
Yeah.
Did Francis just bring that up to you?
He did. Did you not see him?
I did. I was just,
Oh.
trying to add to the story.
Yeah. My bad.
Bad read.
Yeah, he did. Apparently not.
No appeal. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Luzardo's still wondering. He wants a different baseball.
No, he did not, Tom.
Good call. Pop foul out of play. I don't know if we needed the vest tonight or not, if we should have gone golf shirt instead.
Well, I do have a City Connect golf shirt from last year on.
Right. I just have the regular royal blue Phillies golf shirt.
Subtle, though. No one will see it.
I never know about the style of like a vest and a short sleeve shirt.
Don't ask me my opinion.
Inside, 3-2.
I thought you were going to change.
Oh, did you really?
Put on a long sleeve
No,
shirt.
you didn't. Did you really?
But I thought, oh, he's so nice to me. I can't really call him a tool.
3-2. And ball 4. He walked his 3rd batter. And that'll bring Alec Thomas up. Last call to purchase a season ticket plan for 2026. Prorated plans are available, and plan holders receive benefits such as postseason ticket access, price savings. You might even be able to see Zach Wheeler at some point. Visit Phillies.com/season for more info and to purchase a plan before sales end on April 17th. Thomas bunts over to 3rd. It's a good bunt. Luzardo has it, throws to 1st, not in time. And everybody is safe.
Yeah, they lost start of bunting, but Thomas made a good one here. Good play by Bryce, too, to come off the base to get that ball from going down the right field line. And this is a good move, too, for JT to go out. Let Luzardo catch his breath for a little bit.
Yeah, this is the toughest spot he's been in tonight's ball game. In fact, he hadn't allowed a hit until this inning. Now he's got the number 9 batter, Jorge Barrosa. So after Thomas extends his hitting streak to 7 games here at this ballpark, the bases are loaded.
That's getting ready for you to finish that. If he'd had a 7-game hitting streak this year, probably wouldn't be hitting 114.
You're right about that.
You know, doing the math in my head.
Unless he gets up like 7 times a game. Corners pinch a little bit. At least Bohm does at 3rd, and the pitch outside 1-0. There's Alec on the grass at 3rd. Runners take their lead. Harper moved back behind the first base bag. 1-1 changeup.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean, though, by adding on. 4 in the first.
Yep.
They've only had a couple hits after that. And, you know, you're one swing away with the bases loaded and no outs from this game being tied.
Fouled it back 1-2. Yeah, because you have, after Barrosa, not that he's not going to do something here, but you got to tell Marte is pretty tough. She got herself a nice souvenir.
And Vargas after that.
Well, Barrosa asked for time. One and 2.
Jay
swing. Did he go? No. 2-2. Brock Ballou over in the first base spot.
No, he did not.
Close.
Good call, Brock.
Got a good name.
He really does. It ain't Malachi, but you know.
2-2. Swing and a miss. 7 strikeouts. Well, he wins that battle, and now he's got Ketel Marte, who has walked and struck out. Line drive into left field, a base hit. One run is in, rounding third, heading for home is Tawa. The throw goes toward third, and Bohm slides to corral it, and it's a 2-run game. All right, now Luzardo's got to bear down. Comcast gives us a look at Wirecam to take a look at that base hit and the coverage.
Yeah, just, Marte's too good a hitter to. A lot of these guys for this Diamondbacks team, you give them too much. You don't add on. I know they've had struggles with themselves offensively, but you got to keep adding on.
Vargas off the hands. That's going to bloop into left field, a base hit. Rounding third is Thomas. The throw toward the plate cut off by Harper. It's a 1-run game. Well, Vargas continues to be red hot for the Diamondbacks. Reached base safely in 8 straight games now.
He got jammed. Luzardo made a pretty good pitch. I'd like to see maybe down a little more, but 1-run game now. Still only 1 out in this inning.
And you got a tough hitter in Perdomo, even though he's hitting just 167. He walked his last time up. He struck out his first time up, but that doesn't happen often. He shows bunt. He had a streak of 47 consecutive plate appearances without a strikeout before the strikeout in his first at bat.
There must be something to this bunting with runners in scoring position that baffles me, Tom.
Jonathan Bolin warming up in the bullpen. One ball, 1 strike. Still only 1 man down. This will be the 21st pitch of the inning. Ground ball foul. Diamondbacks are now 3 of 6 with runners in scoring position. And JT, I think Luzardo was looking in wondering if he should challenge that. JT just approved of the pitch but didn't offer the challenge. He would have challenged it if he thought it was there.
Well, he's good at it.
Yep. Off the hands, over to third again, foul.
Well, regardless of if the Diamondbacks tie it up this inning or take a lead, well, this could be it for Luzardo.
Yeah.
This is a long inning, a lot of stressful pitches.
And a called strike 3. Perdomo's going to challenge it.
Challenging the call, strike 3.
Wow.
It's either a strikeout or it's ball 3. Here we go. ABS powered by T-Mobile. That's a good pitch.
Call confirmed. Cooper's a strike. Arizona has 1 challenge remaining.
8 strikeouts. And now McCann, who reached on a fielder's choice his first time up, in for Moreno, who went out with back tightness. They do have 3 catchers on the roster. This is the 8th man to bat in the inning. No one got away. It's 1-0. A little sweeper that swept out of the zone. This will be the 28th pitch. Line drive out toward right center field. Garcia's on the run. He's not going to get there. It's going to go to the wall. 1 run is in. The Diamondbacks have tied it. They're going to send Vargas to the plate. The throw on 1 hop is off the glove of JT. And Arizona has taken the lead 5-4. Wow. A 5-run 5th inning for the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I mean, McCann just smokes one over the head of Garcia. Now, Garcia makes a good throw to Bryson. And Bryson right there with the gathering his feet makes a perfect throw to JT, but it looked like it skipped on him and he couldn't come up with it. If he comes up with it, it's a tie game.
Yeah, and he can take himself into the line because that's what was happening with that throw. Well, we've got a pitching change. It's our Nissan call to the pen. Luzardo is out here in the 5th. There's 2 more Hatfield Phillies Frank Bogo nights on deck this season at Citizens Bank Park. Don't miss out. Monday, April 13th, and the Cubs are here. And then Tuesday, the 28th, against the Giants. Secure your seats right now by going to Phillies.com. Happy birthday to that guy.
82. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, it's Jonathan Bolin who's on to face Nolan Arenado. 5 runs have scored. Jesus Luzardo had not allowed a hit until this 5th inning. And now in this inning, he's allowed 5 hits, and he's walked 1. And Bolin delivers strike 1. Numbers for Bolin: 5 games, a 5.40 ERA. Two and 1.
Nancy McCannon said thanks for the shout out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Per Gene Lazinski, the better half of the Lazinski duo.
Duo. There's the line on Luzardo. 86 pitches, responsible for McCann at second base. Fly ball left side. Turner and Bohm are over there. Trey makes the call and the catch. The inning finally comes to a close. 5-run score in the inning, though, for the Diamondbacks. Will put her to sleep. By 4, Diamondbacks are on top here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It was 4-0 Phillies. And the Diamondbacks scored 5 runs in their half of the 5th. Time now for our live odds update, brought to you by FanDuel. Be nice to see Kyle Schwarber get the any other results and record a hit and put one out of the ballpark here. Get the Phillies back rolling offensively. They have been quieted by Soroka since he allowed the 4 runs in the first. And his offense has brought him all the way back. And he delivers strike 1 to Schwarber.
Yeah, after the first 4 batters of the game for the Phillies, only 2 hits since. Single by Bryce, a double by JT. Time to kick it in the rear, boys.
Soroka 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. The lines are very similar. 1 and 2. Not that he's discarded the fastball at all, John, but he's throwing everything else.
Yeah, the Phillies didn't give him a chance to establish it.
Swing and a miss, and he has 8 strikeouts, 2 away from his career high. Bryce Harper coming up. Heads up, all fans will receive a retro Phillies cap presented by SEI on Thursday, May 7th when the Phils host the Athletics. Secure your seats today at Phillies.com/tickets.
Old P, new P. Gotta love it.
Bryce taps it foul. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 2.
Cleaning the plate.
That's really
what a
nice
guy.
Yeah.
Might not be so nice the umpire calls a bad call on him, but
Might kick some dirt on the
he
plate.
might, but that was very nice of him. Now get a hit.
Fly ball, left center field. Thomas on the run, out toward Monty's angle. He's at the foot of it. He jumps, and he makes the catch. Maybe down on the handle just a little bit.
I don't know if it was down on the handle or maybe more off the end.
Oh, yeah, toward the end.
More off the end. Soroka threw that 85-mile-an-hour changeup, and it just ran away from Bryce. Just enough that he couldn't square it up.
And now Brandon Marsh, who is 1 for 2. He homered in the first inning. Takes low, 1-0. Marsh now with 9 runs batted in for the Phils. It's tops on the team.
Hey, first inning, you didn't. After the first 4 hitters, you didn't think Soroka was going to make it through the second or third inning.
I just thought it would be one of those games where it wasn't his night.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden he's turned into Cy Young.
Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. 9 strikeouts for Soroka, and a 1-2-3 fifth inning. We're heading to the 6th. The Phils down by 1. Our Independence Blue Cross Philly of the Week is Brandon Marsh. Marsh has started the season off strong, hitting safely in 8 of the 9 games this season, posting an .828 OPS. Even providing some power at the plate with his first home run of the season, a 454-foot blast at Coors Field. Marshy's excellence is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. Well, it's carried over to tonight for Brandon Marsh. He has homered. He's provided really the offense, the big burst for the Phils. He and Bryce Harper. Harper has 2 hits tonight. Unfortunately, the Phillies, who had a 4-0 lead, now trail at 5-4. And we go to the top of the 6th inning, and the guy who began the rally in the last half inning, Jose Fernandez, will lead it off again against Jonathan Bolin. Breaking ball. That one's over for strike. 1-1. Last 6 games for the Phillies bullpen. Now, this isn't including today, but it's an indication of how well they've pitched. 1 earned run. They were dominant in Colorado and the first game of the Giants series, too.
And then, Kirkering came in for his first outing of the year.
Yeah, those were unearned runs, but yeah, it kind of unraveled. 3-1.
Good to see him out there anyway.
It's great to see him out there. Swing and a miss. 3-2.
That's something with his youth. Fernandez will learn that, I know it should happen more often than not, but it doesn't. Is getting a strike on a 3-1 pitch. So this kid's got a chance to be really, really good.
Swing and a miss, and Bolin picks up the Phillies' 9th strikeout of the night.
But see, that's the tough part about hitting. He swung at a pitch out of the zone 3-1. And, you're up there in protect mode, just try to put a ball in play, and Bolin throws it right by him.
First pitch to Tawa is a strike. It's 0-1. That was at 98 miles an hour for Jonathan Bolin. Bouncing ball back toward the middle. Bryson Stott was over there. 2 outs. He will get a lot of ground balls. Every time a Phillies pitcher records a pitch speed of 95 or more, Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities. Alec Thomas had a bunt single his last time up. Takes strike one. Actually turned out to be a pretty big part of that inning.
Yeah, huge play. You know, I think it was one of those where Torey Lovullo was thinking, all right, let's let Thomas bunt against the lefty. See if we can't score 2 runs, cut this deficit to 2. And, you know, once he got on base and the floodgates opened up.
Torey Lovullo looking over his lineup card. He's had to make one lineup adjustment already with Moreno. 1-2. But his team, as we mentioned, you know, much like the Phillies, have been struggling offensively. They had a 5-run outburst in their half of the 5th inning. They're averaging 4 runs per game, hitting .224. 8 home runs. Phillies have 12. One thing they are doing, which is better than many teams, they're just pitching better with their starters. Bullpen, not so much, but the starters, yes.
Well, let's find out what that bullpen's got.
1-2 to Thomas.
Oh, man.
Battered and bruised.
How much more, Tom, can he take?
Popped up out towards shallow right field. Garcia's in. Stott is out. Stott there to make the over-the-shoulder catch. And that'll wrap up the inning. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row for Boland. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Car Shield. It's as easy as call, drive, and save. By Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com.
It's a nice looking mural.
I remember when it was unveiled. We were there the day or the night that it was unveiled. It's a garage in Fishtown. We had a big pep rally that day.
Were we there?
I was there.
Oh, wow.
Bryson Stott is hit by the pitch. I don't think the home plate umpire was going to call it, and then Bryson looked over to the dugout. Now the Diamondbacks are going to look at it.
Well, they've already used 2 challenges, the Diamondbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Second batter to be hit tonight for the Phils.
Yeah, and our first time a leadoff hitter's been on since the first inning.
Here's Garcia with a runner at first. Inside 1-0. So I know I was there. Fransky was there.
Was it during the season?
No, it was during the postseason.
Oh,
no,
I
you
wasn't
weren't there.
then.
Yeah, you weren't there. I know you would have gone if it was during the season.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime I could spend a couple hours in Fishtown.
On a bus.
On a bus.
Double-decker bus.
Wait, I was on that thing.
Well, maybe you were there. Inside again, 2-0.
Or was that?
No, that was the preseason you were on that. That was before the season started.
Yeah, they unveiled. Is that the day they unveiled the City Connect unis, or?
That was not that day. It was Keller warming up. But you know you were on a bus the day of the City Connect.
Oh, man, that's a good swing.
2-1. There goes the runner. Pitch bounced foul, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, they haven't scored since the first inning, so you might as well run, put some guys in motion.
Fly ball center field. Thomas running back out toward the track. He's about 2 steps shy of it. Makes the catch. And one away.
That's a couple we just missed. Bryce just missed one, and right there, Garcia just missed that one too.
So the out distribution, 9 strikeouts, and then he has split the other 6 outs.
Too many.
With strikeouts, right?
Way too many.
Well, Alec has gone down twice tonight on strikes. He's got to try to find that swing that he had in spring training.
Yeah.
I know it was only spring training, but still. He had 13 hits in the spring. That one's foul over the Phillies dugout.
I think, you know, what I observed on the road was, it seems like when Alex swings at the first pitch, it's not a, you know, you have to think it's 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. And he's chasing some out of the zone on that first pitch and putting himself in a hole or making a weak out.
Outside, 2-1. We'll look inside the Phillies dugout.
Get some out over the plate and hit that ball the other way, first to third.
2-2. It was right on the inside part of that box. Jonathan Loizaga warming up in the bullpen, the veteran right-hander.
Good arm.
Bryson draws a throw over. He may have been going on that pitch.
Yeah, he's trying to time Soroka to see if he can get a, you know, like kind of a, you know, an unbelievably great jump, but I'm not sure with the lead he has, he needs to.
He goes. Pitch swung on and missed. Throw to second base, not in time. So Bohm strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. Soroka matches his career high in strikeouts with 10. And a stolen base for Stott. Puts a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, he read Soroka well there, but throws to first, and now with you know, when he goes home, he got a great jump. McCann had no chance of getting Bryson there.
Now 93 pitches, that's going to be it for Soroka. Torey Lovullo already makes the signal to the bullpen. So we've got a pitching change here at Citizens Bank Park. The Phils down by 1. Tomorrow, Trevor Zegras and the Flyers continue their playoff push when they visit Winnipeg to battle the Jets. Coverage begins at 6:30 over on NBC Sports Philadelphia and streaming on the NBC Sports app. Jonathan Loaisiga is the new pitcher, 7th game. He's got 6 1/3 in his previous 6 opportunities. Soroka 5 2/3, 5 hits, 4 runs. And he's responsible for the runner at second base. There's some superstition when it comes to managers in some way, as that ball's hit foul over near the Phillies dugout. And Real Muto did double in his last at bat against Soroka. I'm sure pitch count wise he was still okay at 93.
A lot of thought goes into this game, Tom.
A lot of thought. It's no longer just give the guy the baseball and say, I'll see you later.
Sometimes too much thought.
Outside, 1-1. Two and two, hit foul into the Diamondbacks dugout. Swing and a miss. 11 strikeouts tonight for the Phils, as Loaisiga comes in and gets the last out, and the Phillies leave one at second base. We'll head to the 7th, 1-run lead for the Diamondbacks. Time now for our game summary, brought to you by your local Honda dealers. 5-4 ball game. Phillies had a 4-0 lead. They got a 3-run opposite field home run from Brandon Marsh in the first inning to jump out to that lead. But then the Diamondbacks, who did not have a hit until the 5th inning, scored 5 in the 5th against Jesus Luzardo, who struck out 8 in 4 2/3. And as we go to the 7th inning in this 1-run game, Brad Keller will take over. Keller, 5 games so far, has 4 strikeouts. I think his fastball has got some great life to it.
Yeah, it does. And his job right now is to throw up a 0 on the board.
Mm-hmm.
And hope the offense can figure something out after the first inning.
First pitch swinging for Barossa, and he hits it down the left field line. Marsh gets a feel for where he is, makes the catch. 1 pitch. 1 away. Yellowwood bringing the lumber as Ketel Marte comes up. His career numbers versus the Phillies, including the postseason. Yeah, it's pretty darn good. The postseason, it was really good. NLCS MVP, 1 ball and no strikes. One ball and 1 strike to Marte. Marte's in the middle of a 6-year, $165 million contract. Pulls that one on the ground to second base. Stott surrounds it. 2 outs.
Good money if you can get it. You know?
Oh, yeah.
About what you make.
Our Phillies pregame package is back for 6 games only. Get great seats, a chance to meet the pregame live crew, and one of these exclusive hats right there. Tickets are limited, and our first game is this Tuesday, so grab it at Phillies.com/pregame package. Now Vargas takes strike 1. He had the RBI single in the fifth inning. He's also struck out twice. He's carried his hitting streak from last year into this year. He's got 11 games.
Yeah, 1 for 3, and the old batting average drops.
Yeah. Off the hands, spinning out towards second, and Stott makes the play. Solid inning for Keller. 2 ground outs and a fly out. Time to stretch and get some runs. By your Delaware Valley Audi dealers. Phillies had a 4-0 lead. And the Diamondbacks scored 5 runs in the 5th inning. So now we go to the bottom of the 7th. And it'll be Justin Crawford walking to the plate to start things off. Crawford tonight has been on base twice, hit by a pitch, and he's walked. Up and in, 1 ball and no strikes. One and one from Loizaga.
Well, we mentioned the arm of Jonathan Loizaga, and it's a good one. Ball seems to have some extra carry.
Well, he came on to finish off the 6th inning. He has 11 scoreless appearances in his last 13 games. This is what he uses Arsenal-wise for this year. 2-1. 2-2. Last year was with the Yankees, pitched in just 30 games because he was on the injured list 2 different times.
I blame Aaron Boone.
Did you see him taking batting practice the other day, Aaron Boone?
Not something I want to see, Tom. He's in good shape.
Swing and a miss, and Crawford went fishing. The Phillies have now struck out 12 times tonight. Kids 14 and under will turn their heads when they receive an Independence Blue Cross Trey Turner replica jersey. Saturday, April 18th, Phillies host the Atlanta Braves. So Saturday Night Baseball. Secure your seats today at Phillies.com. Turner is 1 for 3, has singled and scored, struck out, looking and flied out. Take strike 1, 0-1.
Trey might have had an inkling of tapping the old head. I don't think he thought that was a strike.
Loizaga used all of the pitch timer on that one. And it's 1-2. See the pitch timer in the top right corner of the score bug.
Eye contact by 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Release the ball by 0 seconds.
Before it hits 0. There's clocks on both sides of home plate. Swing and a miss. Got him with a changeup. He has struck out 3 straight. The Phillies have struck out 4 straight times. And here comes Torey Lovullo. Just didn't do enough, John.
I guess. I mean, you just got to strike them all out.
Pitching change for the Diamondbacks. They lead it by 1. Loizaga perfect in his outing. We'll be back right after this. Score big on authentic gear at MLBshop.com. From official jerseys and memorabilia to hats and hoodies, we've got the season covered. Visit MLBshop.com/Phillies, the official source of your Phillies gear, including the City Connect outfit. That youngster's trying to get that message, whatever it is, to the fanatic. And he's just busy. He's just gallivanting along the dugout. Juan Murillo is the new pitcher, 27-year-old. There's the fanatic. Can I dance with you? How can he say no?
He's rude.
First pitch to Schwarber taken inside. It's 1-0. Schwarber is walked. He has struck out twice. At the knees.
Murillo has that. Watching him warming up. It doesn't take long for it to leave his hand to hit the catcher's glove.
And Kyle's going to challenge that one.
Challenging the call strike.
This one looked pretty good compared to some of the other pitches we've seen.
It's a strike.
Calls confirmed. Pitches a strike. Philadelphia has one challenge remaining.
One and two. Outside 2-2. One of the things we've seen are all these reactions from players. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to get mad at the umpire if you can challenge a call.
Ryan Kerkering warming up. It'll be interesting to see what kind of reaction the fans give him. I would think it's going to be really positive. It was positive on opening day when he was introduced. Fly ball left center field, and Thomas glides under it, and he makes the catch. Phillies down quiet again. They haven't had a hit since the 4th inning. They haven't scored since the 1st inning. 5-4 Diamondbacks as we go to the 8th. Phillies baseball is brought to you by your Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com. And by Rally House, your city, your house. Rally House, Philadelphia. Well, Johnny, he found her.
Yeah, he's not as rude as I thought.
No, and he got a chance to dance with her on the dugout. Ryan Kerkering in his 2nd appearance since coming off the injured list. Last year, 69 appearances in the regular season. He's on to face Perdomo, batting from the left side, and he delivers a pitch.
We only
outside.
have one. We only have one switch hitter, don't we? And that's Marchand.
Marchand is the only switch hitter.
Huh.
A bunt foul. Perdomo struck out twice and he's walked. This is a big inning, and they're all big. I mean, Keller, he was able to hum right through the 7th inning. But when you're down by 1, it's so important for the bullpen to do what Bolin has done, what Keller's done. And Kerkering delivers inside and low, 2-2. As Perdomo asks for time. 1 for 14 against right-handed pitching, and hitting .207 against lefties. That one off the nails. Bohm has it, throws, not in time. There's nothing you can do. That's got to be the 5th time this year that there's been a hit like that.
Yeah, and you're right. There is absolutely nothing you can do. 2 strikes. You're moving back. If he was playing up for the bunt, because Perdomo tried to bunt it on the first pitch of this at bat, that might have been all right. They record the out, but he runs too well.
It brings McCann up. He had the 2-run double his last time up.
Oh,
Runner
boy.
goes. What a jump.
Well, someone wasn't paying attention, or someone didn't. I don't know. Bryce's reaction, it felt like he told him to step off, but
he bunts. It's going to get the runner over to third. Bryce thought about it. 2-run double and now a sacrifice bunt from McCann. 3-4 on the putout at first. And now the infield is in for Arenado, who asked for time early. Pulled to third, caught out of the air by Bohm. Well, that is a huge out. 2 away. And it brings Jose Fernandez to the plate. Our Hyundai defensive play of the game.
yeah, Arenado hit that ball at the end of the bat. Saw how that thing was hooking back into Alex's body. It's our Hyundai defensive play of the game, brought to you by your local Hyundai dealers, Tom.
Right on, Johnny. 0-1. And 2. Way outside.
Thank God our catcher's a great athlete. I was just telling you, I was in my head, I was thinking, don't make the perfect pitch, make the right pitch.
Popped up outside of first. Harper into foul territory, waits, and he makes the catch. And Kerkering works around the infield single, the stolen base. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Harper, Martian Stott. Bottom of the 8th inning, and I hope that there's another one in her future when the Phillies win this game. But they got to get their offense going.
She even got the game shirt on.
She
too,
did have the game shirt on.
England jersey.
Well, Bryce Harper will lead it off for the Phils. It'll be Harper, Marsh, and Stott. Fouls it away into the sweet level.
Oh, man. Tell you what, he's had some good swings here as of late.
Time now for our Stump the Fans Trivia Quiz answer, brought to you by FanDuel. Get your thrill on. 3 franchises in MLB who have never had an MVP award winner, John. Name 2 of them.
Well, I wrote something down, but now I can't remember.
Swing and a miss. Harper down on strikes.
I'm going to go Marlins.
Marlins, okay.
The D-backs.
Bonus points, you're going to get another one?
I was thinking the Padres, but then I remembered that Ken Caminetti won one.
Right.
Yeah, someone got to help.
Tampa, Arizona, and the Mets.
The Mets. I would have never guessed that.
1 ball and no strikes.
Shouldn't they have asked the question of the like the in relation to the team that we're actually playing? That should be the answer.
Fly ball down the left field line. Arizona was one of the answers, John.
Oh, it was?
Tampa, Arizona, and the Mets.
How many did I need? 2 out of 3?
You needed 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I failed that test. That's a shock.
So you got 1.
Just like back in school.
1 and 1. Inside and low, 2 and 1. No offense to the other teams, but it is surprising that the Mets, who have been around since 1962, have never had an MVP.
I don't know why.
Darryl Strawberry.
Yeah.
Duran and Banks. I know Goldschmidt finished twice because there was one year where I think the Diamondbacks thought, well, he's going to get it.
Yeah. I just thought Tampa, maybe Evan Longoria won one.
6 was his highest total. Swing and a miss.
Good
oh,
Lord.
Man, what is going on? That is 15 strikeouts tonight for Diamondbacks pitching.
I tell you what, I'm running out of red ink. Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, we're either not picking up the ball or, I mean, I don't know.
John, it's 5 of 6 hitters have struck out.
15 strikeouts.
Here's Stott. Low 1-0. Carl, am I right about that? 15 strikeouts?
I got him. 2, 3.
It's frustrating for the Phils. It's frustrating for Kevin Long. 2-0.
I got 14. Of course, I could have missed one when I was dozing off.
Two and 1.
No, 15.
Yeah, 15. He didn't strike out much.
No, grab a bat, Donnie.
3 and 1. Got a good base runner here. Shake it up a little bit. Phillies have not had a hit since the 4th inning. That was the double by Real Muto. Other than that, since that time, they've had a walk and a hit batter. Line drive, base hit into right field. That was a good swing by Stott.
It really was. On time, foot down. Yeah, he caught that perfect right there. Well, you know, stole the base earlier. Maybe we need another one.
Ends an 0 for 16 for Stott. Aroldis takes strike one, a fastball.
Yeah, Murillo's not that quick to home plate. Got a higher leg kick. See if Bryce can get one. We have time.
Ricky and Ben have already headed over to the studios. They were here earlier. They're getting set for Cure Auto Insurance. Presents Phillies postgame live. A 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's got an arm on him.
Yep. Garcia is 0 for 3. Stott leads off first. He does not go. Swing and a foul.
I'd like to see Durant come in this game.
Yeah, right after the swing.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
He lays off 99 up a bit.
Oh boy, that came in hot. That might have startled her.
Yeah. 41,683. 1-2 to Garcia. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes. It has been a humbling phrase here tonight. 16 strikeouts for the Phillies hitters. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. Tanner Banks is coming in when we come back for the ninth. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Toyota. Toyota has 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. That's more than any other brand. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. By Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that. By Citizens, official bank of the Phils. And by Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com. Tanner Banks will take over as we go to the top of the ninth inning. Phillies down by 1. He delivers strike 1. It's Tawa, Thomas, Barossa. Those are the 3. The bottom third of the order is Banks, his 5th game. Swing and a miss. Phillies bullpen so far 3 1/3, 1 hit, no walks, no runs. been about a year since the Arizona pitching staff has struck out 16 in a game. They did it last year against the Tampa Bay Rays. Phillies struck out 16 times or more in a game back in 2025 against the Washington Nationals. Huh. That was the Mackenzie Gore game.
Yeah.
Opening day. He had a bulk of them. Saw Sewald warming up in the pen. Two and two.
Well, keep them here. Got 3 more outs to score at least 1 run.
Off the knuckles. Banks will give way to Bohm. And 1 away. Ricky and Ben are standing by to break it all down on Phillies Postgame Live, presented by Cure Auto Insurance. And Alec Thomas, who is 1 for 3. Here's the thing for the Diamondbacks, they only have 6 hits. 5 came in the 5th inning.
Yeah, I mean, they're Phillies' first inning and the Diamondbacks' 5th inning. Everything else is zeros.
Yeah, pretty much. They have 1 other hit, and it was the infield hit by Perdomo in the last half inning that they were up. Marsh makes the catch, 2 outs. It's just one of those games. It's been one of those stretches, too.
Well, 16 strikeouts is
it's too many. Way too many.
Way too many, but you know, you thought we had a lot of good hitters on this team that just aren't hitting.
Outside corner, 0-1.
It's one thing not to be hitting. It's another thing to strike out a ton.
And not make strong contact at all.
No.
He bunts to the right side. Stott coming in. Has it with his glove. Couldn't get out of his glove.
Well, you might as well peel it.
Well, Barroso gets the bunt single.
Yeah, Bryson could have got it out of his glove immediately. He would have had Barroso, but that couldn't quite get it right there. That little hesitation, and you know, you right-hander, you push the ball to second base, you're already starting your sprint to first base.
Marte takes a healthy hack and a foul. It's 0-1.
All right, in the modern era, which, you know, the last 10 years, how many teams have had 2 bunt hits in a game?
It can't be many.
Wait, let's go a little easier. How many teams have bunted twice in a game?
That was a beauty of a bunt.
Yes, it was.
It's the first hit he's had this year that's not an extra base hit.
I just don't know how you, if you're a right-handed hitter who can bunt a little bit, why you don't see that when a guy's playing. You know, you got a second baseman playing darn near in the grass, and first baseman's playing deep. You get it past the pitcher, you're good.
Boy, that was really close.
That was really close.
Went to the backside of the bag. Tanner was using almost all the pitch timer. It's 0-2.
Yeah, you'd think right now Barroso would run a little bit. I would think he's probably going.
He inches off a little bit more.
He gets thrown out. Marte, if the Phillies tie it, leads off, but Tom will never know.
We'll never know. He's down on strikes. The side is retired. Heck of a job by the Phillies bullpen tonight. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. The Phils looking for a chance to win it. Time now for your turning point, brought to you by Toyota Camry. And it's that fifth inning. Phillies were rolling.
Yeah, the Phillies looked good. Luzardo was looking good, and then the fifth inning happened. And, you know, look, that was a good pitch. He jammed Vargas right there, but ball falls in front of Marsh, and then McCann hits this ringing double that, you know, JT comes up with that ball. That's an out at home, and this game's still tied, but lo and behold.
Well, Paul Sewald will take over to try to close it out for the Diamondbacks. He's 3 for 3, but his ERA is over 4. He has not walked anybody yet this year. He's allowed a couple home runs. At a first pitch to Bohm outside. And it's 1-0. 16 strikeouts today for the Phillies offensively. That one's looped out towards center field. Thomas got a late start, but he's going to recover. He kind of took a step back, half step back.
I hear you, brother.
Trying everything he can.
If I didn't just get this new hat, I'd do that to that.
You got your old one there you can put on and do
Well,
it.
that's a good point, Tom.
JT. 1 for 3. Line drive caught by Arenado. Hit it right on the nose.
Tell you what, JT's had some good swings. If there's anything, now the game's not over.
No.
But anything you can take positive out of this is Bryce swung it well and JT swung it well. All right on the screws, but 10 gold gloves probably ain't going to miss that one.
Dustin Crawford, now the infield pinches in on the corners just in case. Takes strike one. It's 0-1. He's thrown only 4 pitches so far. Fly ball, right field. Going back on it is Barossa. He jumps and it's off the top of the wall. Crawford's on his way around second, heading to third. He's got great speed. Marte will not make a throw. It's his first major league triple.
Man, I thought he had that.
I did too. It looked like it hit the Independence Blue Cross signage. Ends at 0 for 7. He just went down and golfed it.
Yeah, if that ball's down a little more, it might have been a good pitch by Sewald, but because it was up, he just dropped the head on that thing, and it hit right off the independence sign out there for IBX.
Brandon Marsh loved it. The little girl who danced with the Fanatic loved it. And here's Trey Turner. He is 1 for 4.
See now, if you look where Arenado's playing, I don't know if Trey, I've never really seen him bunt for a hit.
No, you're right.
Maybe just hit his walk-off and we'll go home.
0-1. Everybody's standing around the ballpark. The Phillies had life in the first. They got 4 runs. Since that time, they haven't managed much. But they got a chance here in the bottom of the 9th inning with Crawford 90 feet away. 0-2. I think we're all stressed.
Yeah, I hear you there. If I had nails, I'd bite them too.
Threw him the same pitch again. He doesn't overpower you, Sewald. There's deception.
Yeah, little crossfire and short arms it really. Bounce one.
0-2 to Turner. Off the hands, out toward left field. Tawa is under it. He'll wait, and he makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Phillies have lost 3 straight as they strand the tying run over at third here in the bottom of the 9th inning. In the 9th, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left 90 feet away. The Phillies, who had a 4-0 lead, lose it 5-4. And James McCann, who didn't start today's ball game, but came in when Moreno got injured, he had the go-ahead 2-run double in the 5th inning, and he is our Chevrolet player of the game. Well, Johnny, they just got to figure out the offense.
Yeah, something's got to get them going.
Heck of a job by the Phillies bullpen to keep it within 1. We got much more coming up from Citizens Bank Park. Don't go anywhere. The crossover presented by Toyota is coming up next after the Phils lose to the Diamondbacks by 1.